Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another day with Birthing Bosses with Felicia. So, how are you guys doing today? Today is Wednesday, hump day. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm having a really great and awesome day. Just really getting home to wind down for the day. Been really busy today, doing a lot of different things for our nonprofit. And just getting a lot of things in order that I needed to get in order. My water is frozen. But listen, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Those of you that are new to Birthing Bosses with Felicia, make sure that you like and share. And hopefully you'll subscribe after this video. So this video today, I wanted to bring to you guys about my healthy eating journey that I've been on for about close to 4 years now, and I've lost right at 100 pounds. So let me show you the food really quickly. I'm gonna go ahead and start eating before it get cold. So hopefully you all can see. I have a steak, and then I have some boiled potatoes. Not boiled potatoes. Not boiled potatoes. No, we don't eat boiled potatoes. I have some boiled eggs with onions and like a butter sauce that I made. And I have some spinach that was frozen that I got from Food Line. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I've already tasted this spinach and it tastes god awful. Because I need some greens today, I'm gonna try to, stomach it a little bit. I put a little bit of salt and pepper in it to see how it tastes. So we're gonna see how it goes, okay? But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started eating. Before, like I said, before the food gets cold, and then we'll do some talking as we're eating. And I can tell y'all a little bit about my journey. Right now, I'm actually on keto, which I've only been on probably about maybe 2 months. But I did stop for a few days. So really, I have only been on it for a month because I was on it for a month and then I stopped for my birthday, and I got back on it at the beginning of October. So November the 1st made a actual month that I was on it without stopping. So I did lose close to 100 pounds, but it wasn't it wasn't keto. It was just kind of like low carb, that type of thing, right? So I eat low carb, and when I first started on my journey, I lost I started to lose first. Let me tell you this. I started working out, right? But I was working out and I wasn't changing that much about what I was eating. I would do a little bit here and there, but not enough. And this is delicious, by the way. These eggs are something that I eat quite a bit of. And I love onions, even though I know you have to limit your onions on keto. I love them, okay? So that's something I'm just not willing to put down. But you can have onions, you just have to eat them in moderation. So I started working out, going to the gym, but really wasn't, concentrating on what I was eating. So I would lose a few pounds here and there, but for the most part, I wasn't losing. So when I realized that I was going to have to change my dieting for real, that's when I started to lose weight. So I started to watch my carb intake, which I still had some things that had carbs because, it's kind of impossible to eat without eating carbs at all because it's carbs in almost anything, even our vegetables. But there is a thing such as good carbs, low carbs. So I was still eating some things like veggie chips and stuff like that, which I later learned wasn't that healthy for me. But it was a healthier choice than what I was normally eating. Because normally I was eating potato chips, real potato chips, and real corn cheese. So when I switched over, it was starting to make a difference. So during this time, and y'all, this stuff, I'm not joking, it's really, really good. And I'll tell you a little bit about how I prepared it. But I started to watch what I was eating and everything, like I said before. I was still eating fruits, vegetables, that type of stuff. Y'all know, like on keto, and those of you that follow keto, you can't really, excuse me, y'all, my nose is running, okay? My meat is spicy. Most of my food that I eat, I prepare it with a lot of spice on it. So most of you that follow keto know that you can't really have fruit, only like strawberries and berries and stuff like that. Well, those are the fruit that I like the least. So, before I started doing the keto, which like I said, I've only been doing that a month. My weight loss journey has been almost 4 years. So yeah, people on keto lose weight really, really quickly. And mine has been slow, but guess what? I've kept it off. This is going on 4 years. I've kept it off the whole time. I haven't gained any of my weight back. That's why it's called a journey, okay? Because it's a learning lesson. It's stuff that you learn as you go that you didn't learn before. When you start to have stalls, you realize that you gotta research and see what it is that you're doing that you shouldn't be doing. And then everybody's body is different. So you have to eat according to how your body responds to different foods. So this has taught me a lot of discipline. It's taught me a lot of consistency. And I kind of think that this was the best route for me. Although I'm on keto now, I didn't start it originally because I feel that, well, the reason I didn't start keto right away is because I love fruits, okay? I love fruit. And if you're telling me that I can't no longer eat sweets, then to me, that's how I got my satisfaction of eating sweets, was by eating fruit. And sometimes you can eat too much fruit. And your fruit can have too much sugar. You know, it's natural sugar, but still it's not good for you sometimes if you eat it in abundance. So I think it was pretty good for me, like I said, the way that I was doing it, because it's helped me keep it off for 4 years. And I'm not downing people on keto because I think it's excellent. It's a excellent way for people to lose weight. And y'all see I haven't touched that spinach, right? But I gotta eat a little bit of it to get some greens. So let's try it, okay? I got it from Food Line. I think it's Green Giant, I think. But it's awful. It's got like some type of cream sauce or something. And I don't know. Me and the cream, I don't do it. It's like cream corn. I don't like it. If I'm gonna eat corn, it just gotta be corn without the cream. And so, back to what I was saying. It's been better for me doing it the way that I've done it, because it's taught me how to be disciplined, and it's taught me how to keep my weight off. A lot of people, what I was saying was, a lot of people that's on keto, or keto, maybe I'm saying it wrong. Keto, wherever, depends on what part of the state you're from, what part of the world you're from, how you pronounce it. But being keto, I hear a lot of people say they lost the weight really quickly, and then as soon as they stop keto, then they'll get the weight back, or some of it, or gained it all back and some. So this is my thing. Like, if you do something for a long time, it actually becomes a lifestyle. Okay? It becomes a lifestyle. So this has helped me to keep my weight off for almost 4 years. Now, I started back, like, I'll say maybe like in the beginning of the year. I started from listening to people. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When you on any type of journey, whatever it may be, spiritual journey, food journey, I'm trying to keep this food so y'all can see. It's about gone now, so there ain't really too much to see. And I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. This is my first time eating today. So I've been doing intermittent fasting as well. But what I was saying was, when you're on keto, and I'm trying to keep my focus, y'all. I'm trying to keep my focus. This is my first mukbang, by the way. But if you do something for a long period of time, it becomes a lifestyle, and not just something that you're doing for a brief time and then you get off of it. So I feel like any type of journey that you're doing, that it's best to listen to your own self and your own advice. Pray about it. Those of you that pray, and those of you that don't, it would be a good idea to do. Do what you feel is best for you. I started listening to people. So, take your cheat day. It's okay to do this, and it's okay to do that. But when you have a cheat day, you're really cheating yourself. You see what I'm saying? You're cheating yourself. So I started to do a cheat day. So I said, okay, I'll do the cheat day once a month. Once a month turned into once a week. And I noticed that my weight was stalling. So it's like I had been the same weight for almost a year, which in some people's eyes was good. They said, well, at least you're not gaining weight. And that's a way to look at it too. But being me, the boss that I am, I couldn't see it going down like that. I'm like, what's the purpose of being on a journey and you're going to be stalling for a year? Whatever type of journey it be. You should see growth throughout the period of time that you're on any type of journey. So I had to make a conscious decision. Am I going to keep having cheat days and my weight remain the same? Or am I going to go back to what I was familiar with and start back losing weight? So I said, okay, sometimes your body gets used to the same thing, the same routine. So I said, okay, let's try keto for a little while. So as soon as I started keto, I started to see a break in my weight. Now, my original weight I'll say maybe like I always say 270, okay? You know how you get at that weight where you don't get on the scale because you already know it's more than what you want it to be. So the last time that I was actually weighed by a doctor per se, I'll say I was maybe 250-ish to right at 260, okay? So I know that I had went over and beyond that. I had went over and beyond that, but literally I don't know what my highest weight was. Just for the sake of keeping up with numbers, I just say maybe 270. So my weight kept fluctuating maybe 195. I will go from 195 to 199. Thankfully, I never went over 200. So once I kept stalling like that, I started on keto, and my weight broke. The plateau broke. And I'm today officially, when I weighed this morning, and I weigh every day. I know people say, don't get on the scale because it's a discouragement. Well, to me, see, that's why I said you got to do what works for you. Instead of it being a discourage to me, it was an encouragement. And I knew if I got on the scale the next morning and it was a pound or 2 pounds higher than it was the day before, then I said, okay, whatever you did yesterday, you don't need to do that today. So for me, it was a reality check. For other people, it was a discouragement, but it helped keep me in order. Okay, so that's what worked for me. So I get on the scale every morning, and it's been days that I forgot to get on the scale before I put my clothes on. I would get totally undressed and hop on that scale. Yes, I would. That's how committed I was to keeping up with my weight every day. So once I did keto, it began to break. This morning when I weighed, I was 185.6, I believe. This is the lowest I've been since I've been on my journey. As a matter of fact, 185 is probably the lowest I've been since maybe middle school. If not middle school, I know the beginning of high school. So I'm really excited about my journey. And I want to offer to you YouTube subscribers, I don't knock how people eat because, hey, I've been there and done that. But I also want to be an encouragement to those that are trying to eat healthy to let you know it's still enjoyment in food. Now, like I said, that spinach, I'm not going to be able to do that. One thing you'll see about upcoming videos, I'm not going to fake the funk. If it ain't good, it ain't good. Whether I cooked it or this wasn't cooked, it was just frozen, I warmed it in the microwave. Regardless, I'm not going to eat it. Now, the part that I cooked was fabulous. So, the thing about keto is everything that you used to know about a diet is like the total opposite. So, where you told don't use butter and don't eat eggs, those are like some of the main things that you use while on keto. Okay? So, do your research if that's what you decide to do. Now, like I said, I lost right at 80 pounds on just a regular low carb diet. Now, this right here is going to be your best friend, okay? For January will make 4 years that I've been on this journey. This is all I drink. I know it sounds boring and all of that. Listen, when you learn that life is not about living to eat, it's really about eating to live, then you'll realize that you don't have to put so much focus and attention on what you eat. And that's what I've learned on this journey. That was amazing, y'all. This going in trash. If I had a dog, I would give it to him. It's going in the trash. But what was I saying, y'all? Y'all got to pray for me with keeping my focus. Oh, water. See, that's a good thing about the Holy Ghost. He'll bring you right back to your remembrance. This all I've drank for the last 4 years. And like I said, I know it may sound boring, all of that. But now I've learned that I don't live to eat. My every day, every moment, everything is not is not thinking about what I'm going to eat. Because that used to be me. Morning time come, I'm eating, and I'm already thinking about what I'm going to have for lunch. Lunchtime come, I'm already thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner. Just eating all day, not hungry, just eating out of habit forming. But all I drink is water. Sometimes I have packs that I add into it that don't have sugar in it. I add those. Or I'll drink sparkling water, which I really don't care for. It has too much acid in it. But I do drink sparkling water. But those are my tips for the day for healthy eating. I hope, again, that you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment and let me know what type of journey you're on or what type of journey you would like to be on. And have you been trying to lose weight and what's been working and what hasn't been working? And as time permits, I'll respond back to you guys and let you know some things that I found out on my journey. And like I said, everything doesn't work for everybody. So you have to just try out different things, see how they work, and then go from there. But learn how to boss your life. Learn how to boss your health. And I told y'all yesterday in my introductory video, being a boss isn't just about business. Being a boss means you're taking charge of every area of your life, whether it be health, well-being, your spiritual life, your relationships, whatever it may be. It just simply means that you're taking authority. That's what it means to be a boss, to take authority over whatever that situation is. So I decided I had to take authority over my health and be a boss. So you can't be a boss in business if you can't boss what you eat. You can't be a boss in business if you can't boss your relationships. And when I say boss, there's a difference in being bossy and being a boss, okay? We'll do that in another video, but there is a difference. So I learned I had to take authority over my health because it was taking over me. So I had to reverse it so that I can reverse all of those generational curses that were trying to take over me, diabetes, high blood pressure, that type of thing. So once I did that, then I gained control of my health, and I'm so very glad that I did. But I'm going to get off because I've been up here longer than I expected. But learn how to take charge of your health in every area of your life, and I promise you that you will be bossing in every area of your life. Thank you so much for those of you that have stuck to the end of this video, and I pray that you share, like, and subscribe. And you all know that you all are my boss buddies, right? Well, if you don't know, today you know. You're my boss buddies. And thank you so very, very much for tuning in for another day with Birthing Bosses with Felicia. Be blessed, and remember to boss up.